Hey everyone, I'm Andrea Rene for Yahoo Esports. I'm here with John Wasilczyk, the executive producer of Paragon. People have been so excited about this work that Epic Games is doing on a MOBA. When did you guys first get the idea to create a MOBA of all genres?
For us, it started a few years back where we had the rare opportunity to work with an experienced team and do something new. That gave us a lot of free reign. So we started out with tons of different prototypes, and what we're really trying to hone in on is something that would be a great competitive experience, would really stick with people. And so for us, it was the stories that came out of the games, and we got a lot of the guys on the team who love MOBAs, and for them, the stories that were the most compelling were the ones that came out of MOBAs. The team fights, the crazy escapes, all the different ways you can approach the game and do it over and over again, and so that was kind of the genesis for the project and where we got started.
Epic is known for shooters and for PvP. What are you guys using from the history of Epic Games that we will see in the gameplay of Paragon?
Yeah, a big part of it for us was taking advantage of all the experience that Epic has with doing great action games. And for the team, it was something where we wanted to find a way to integrate it into the MOBA genre, make it really meaningful. So for us, verticality, huge part of it. Not just in the way that you can aim in all three dimensions, but movement. So we have a jungle that, kind of different from the other games in the space, sinks downwards and allows a lot of opportunities where you can sort of have a crazy escape. You're diving into the jungle, or something where you can use character abilities to leap up out and set up an amazing team play, surprise fight, coming in and surprising your opponents. It's been a huge piece of it, taking advantage of our action roots.
Let's talk a little bit about some of these characters. You guys have about 13 characters in the build that we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Can we expect a class system that we see in a lot of other MOBAs?
So for us, it's about having as many unique characters as possible and doing something where, for anyone's type of gameplay style, the way they prefer to play, we want to have something that's there for them. And so you see a little bit of that in the characters that we have now, where we've got guys who are big bruisers and brawlers. We also have characters that are focused on that sort of really precise aim, locking onto your target and taking a great shot across the map. So a little something for everyone.
You guys have been doing some play tests with the community. We've seen you on social media. What have you found out from the people that have gotten a chance to play the game about how they feel it compares to other MOBAs out there?
Playing and interacting with the community has been one of our favorite parts of this process, and getting their feedback for what's sort of clicking. So some of the things that have popped up is they really enjoy the environment. It's something that helps the game stand out. It takes advantage of all the artwork that Epic's known for. Having something that's a beautiful, immersive space, and also having a lot of different characters that have a unique look, something that helps Paragon to sort of differentiate itself, where we have that sort of realistic rendering style, characters look really beautiful, more tangible, not as cartoony. And so that's been part of the fun that inspires our team to go out and make characters that are unique.
We found out as a community about Paragon at PlayStation Experience, and you guys are working with PlayStation for the PlayStation 4 release. Whenever anybody talks about competitive crossplay between platforms, for you guys it's PC and PS4, it makes some developers and gamers nervous. How are you guys responding to the potential criticism?
Yeah, it's absolutely a challenge, but it's something we're excited about tackling. A big part for us is having a genuine focus throughout the development team on making it the same experience, whether you're playing it on a PlayStation 4 controller or a PC keyboard and mouse. So we've built up a team of competitive QA guys, people we brought out from the community, and a lot of their focus is on telling us what we need to tune and change to make sure that it's an awesome experience, and most importantly, that it's the same gameplay experience regardless of what platform you're on.
A lot of people say that the MOBA scene is crowded. Would you say that Paragon is going to be able to kind of like elbow their way in and kind of make a stand for themselves?
It's exciting. We love MOBAs. So seeing other people in the space, it's something that inspires us, and it helps drive us to do bigger and better things. So we think it'll be really compelling for people to explore some of the things that make Paragon unique, from all the different characters we've got, the kits that they bring to the table, and our card system, which gives you a lot of different options to sort of customize how you play. You have your favorite character, and you can change around the card system to have it bend and play a different way from match to match or over time as you unlock new things.
Let's talk about the deck building system, because this is a really unique feature for Paragon. How is the deck building system going to play into the mechanics of Paragon?
So the deck building system is a big part of strategy, and it's something that we wanted to be not only compelling in the match, as you're changing your strategy based on how your teammates are playing and how your opponents are doing, but also outside the match, something you can always be thinking about, always learning, always growing. As you're building out your overall stack, your world of cards that you've got to use, part of what makes it compelling is changing how you play your character, getting new cards that you can use on other characters that maybe take you in a direction you didn't originally expect. And also sort of playing the game within a game of I know that I know the standard build for this character is going to be this.
Right.
I'm going to try something different to try and throw you off or make it a more interesting match, unexpected, that type of thing.
To confirm, you won't be able to buy card packs with real-world money.
So what's important for us is that it's a free game. For Epic as a whole, it's really important to provide great value to players. So from the creative director and everyone else on the team, we want to make sure that everything that affects gameplay is something you can earn just by playing the game. Something that's genuinely a free experience, so you can just come in, play, and enjoy yourself.
I have to ask about esports. We are Yahoo Esports. Where is Paragon going to be on the competitive level? Have you guys talked to any of the major tournament holders? Are you guys making any progress on that front?
Well, at heart, we set out to build a competitive game. It's part of why we have a lot of players from our community who are in there helping us balance it and watch it grow. But at the end of the day, it's up to the players. It's really important to us that they're the ones who tell us if it ever should be an esport. We're focused on making the best game we can, having it be something compelling, a ton of fun, and we'll see how it goes with the players, and they'll let us know.
Well, lastly, when can people play Paragon?
So, Paragon is in paid early access in spring of 2016, and will be free open beta in summer of 2016.
All right, well, thank you so much for talking with me today, John. Certainly had a lot of fun playing Paragon, and we'll bring you guys more news right here on Yahoo Esports.